Chat GPT, new artificial intelligent combination chatbot type system. This is very interesting in the business sectors such as 3D printing, laser cutting, CNC milling, CGI. So a wide range of sectors have interest here with this new thing. I have watched a news report moments ago, and I took time from my guitar playing, just on a guitar playing break, to say a few things about this new technology and what its possibilities and limitations can possibly be. And being deeply in the 3D printing sector, of course, I'm aware of some interesting points. For example, I believe that this new chat GPT, I have to get used to saying that, can design shapes based on typed text. I must try it. I'll look at it any minute. And it will create shapes. Now, in 3D printing, of course, generally people usually consider that, I'm going to print this thing and possibly sell it if we're going straight to the business side of things. Or create a business and sell the whole thing, or let other people sell your prints, or whatever thing you come up with relating to 3D printing sector. Laser cutting, CNC milling, CGI. So this new system can design shapes and visual and three-dimensional and 3D print type things. I'll just mostly talk about 3D printing just so that we have a context to the discussion. Otherwise it's too wide. You can throw the others in as you watch. My point is that this new thing can design shapes, but it's data scraping and data harvesting, mining, if you like, that it comprehends to look at. Like when it thinks to itself, let me just think about that and have a look. What it's looking at is old data. And in the business sense, that does not work at a certain point. For example, you design a new thing, then you go, is it original? Has it been licensed, for example? Can I upload it? Am I allowed to? Has someone invented this thing already? And therefore, I don't get to do anything. And of course I want to know, am I allowed to upload it? Starting to get thirsty, I better talk quick. Am I allowed to upload it and license it and claim that, yes, I invented this new thing and how cool is it, or whatever you want to do with it? Or, I want to upload it and give it away. Am I allowed to do that? Because if I start doing something that is already owned by someone, then I can, end up in trouble for piracy issues and whatever. So there's this moment when you design something and the Chat 3DP may be creative as a person might be, or your cat might be, or any other artificial intelligence may be, or however the art came to be. There's a moment where you have to find out whether the art is original, and because there's this established list of licensed things, licensing has become very popular because it was cheap and blah blah blah. So the licensing industry, if you look at 3D printing, was possibly made famous by the likes of Thingiverse, Mr. Brett Pettis, when all that kicked off with MakerBot, and it really captured the global audience. It was exciting. He was an exciting guy and great times. So the licensing industry is the common thing that is done globally in 3D printing, laser cutting, CNC milling, and CGI. So that moment when you create something, and whether this new AI has created it, if it has to look it up and it's only looking at a year-old data, that's no good, because you need to know, what is it right now? Has someone invented it 15 minutes ago? That sort of thing happens. You think, I've come up with this great idea, and you look it up, and you wouldn't believe it. 15 minutes ago, somebody created it. And so you need to know right now. And in the business sense, there is no 12 months ago. That's one of its big limits right there, is that if it's data scraping from a year ago, it's no better than, in a way, my cat doing a painting, for example. And to find out whether this particular thing can be, claimed as original, and to look on that list, we'd still have to look on the list. It didn't matter that it was the cat that did it, because we still don't know whether, what do you think you've invented there, and what do you think your cat invention is original? And so, let's look it up and find out. And so there's one of its limitations right there. So there we have it, folks. It does sound interesting, and it sounds like it's a moving target. And by me saying this, someone is liable to get Chat GPT to get onto the engines. And I've made videos about the search engines involved in these industries before and stuff about that. So it does sound like maybe this is another potential catalyst for things to improve, because you only have to look at the current systems. The current systems are put words in alphabetical order. It hasn't been achieved in any of those business sectors. Test it out, check it out, have a look. People go, oh no, you must be wrong, Will, you must be wrong, but you've got to have a look. You've got to check it out and try it. It's like, you search for A and you get Z, or and as a person who's operating within these industries, you are obligated that's basically the word you've got to have, is that the obligation is you've got to be 100% correct. There is no getting it slightly wrong, because slightly wrong is, I've worn the wrath of slightly wrong. Slightly wrong is closed down or whatever, and so there is no slightly wrong. And so, for example, current systems, sort by oldest, which is required to find out who invented the thing first. What the cat's invention is, who did it first is an important thing. And current systems are possibly plus or minus 5 years. So this is current technology I'm talking about. This is right now. That's actually in operation and in use for business purposes. And here's the thing that has come up as, say this to try and get your point across, is that medical advancements within these sectors, if you want to look up a medical advancement or a piece of equipment technology, or these days it can be anything. It can be anything from drugs to prosthetics to... I'm raising the medical thing because it really highlights the inadequacies, the weaknesses, and the opportunities that are in existence currently in the internet computing world. And like, I sound old when I said, I thought when the computer was invented we'd be able to put words in order, but here we are, 2023, and I'm saying that these business sectors it hasn't happened. It doesn't work yet. And so this latest partial AI, I've not tested personally, and I would say I'm very good at testing these AIs. I can normally, within 3, 4, 5 questions, make a determination and logical reasons about the hows and whys. So I just had to make this video, and I'm very thirsty now, so I'm going to quickly have a drink. Good luck to everyone, and I hope that new technology is used well. And I always end my little emails or whatever with I wish you all nice success, and being nice is part of that. So it's an ongoing job, isn't it, to be alive and live and all of those things. So good luck to everyone, and be well from Will and Mr. Data. He's just right over there on that door. Chat GPT, Mr. Data.